really hope this works.
No, we're not doing it.
Guys, we're starting now.
Perform live from the Peaceful Pathways Montessori Academy campus, straight from the elementary community, it's the Sunset Radio Hour! Moms, dads, children, families, and even the pets, pull up chairs, get comfortable, and enjoy the next hour of stories, music, and laughter. It's all packed into 1 hour, if we can manage it. These performances are planned to please your ears with our own auditory pictorial of entertainment. This hour is sponsored by Julie Forg of Coldwater Banker Realty and A4 Mobile Detailing. When you have to spend a long day in the car shopping and running errands, all those hours will be more enjoyable when you keep your car detailed by A4 Mobile Detailing. You'll never be embarrassed to pick up your realtor, Julie Forg. Your car will shine while you look at all of those beautiful, shiny new homes.
Myths, mythology, the story of the ancient people to explain nature, man, and their gods. Today, we visit a cast of characters from the mythology of the ancient Greeks. Our hero Perseus and his mother were put into a box and thrown into the ocean by the evil king Acrisius, but the box didn't sink. They were washed up on an island where they lived a quiet life until the king Polydectes wanted to marry Danae, Perseus' mother. Perseus objects to the marriage, so the king finds a way to send Perseus on a mission that is sure to fail. He is sure Perseus will not survive.
Our story takes place long ago in ancient Greece.
An honorable woman named Danae
And our brave son Perseus
live a quiet life on the island of Seriphos.
But all is not well. The evil king wishes to marry Danae.
And he will not take no for an answer.
One day, the king finds Danae in her garden.
Danae, I could have any woman I wish, and I choose you.
Your people are suffering, and you do nothing to help them. Why would I want a husband like that?
You dare to refuse me?
He starts to draw his sword. Perseus runs in.
Do not threaten my mother.
Ah, Perseus, always a pleasure to see you.
Perhaps it's time for you to leave.
You will be sorry, both of you.
Back at the palace, the king sits on his throne. His advisors stand before him.
I must get rid of Perseus. If you're gone, I'm sure I could convince Danae to be my wife.
Perseus thinks he's so brave. Ha! Give him a dangerous task.
Yes, send him on a quest he cannot possibly resist or survive.
I like this idea.
The king comes up with a plan. He announces that he is marrying a different woman. He hosts a party to celebrate.
Guests have brought lavish presents.
Perseus, what gift have you brought me?
Gift?
Are you so lazy that you have nothing to offer your king?
I am not lazy. I will bring you whatever gift you desire.
Then the gift I want is
The king drums his fingers on his throne.
the head of the Gorgon Medusa.
No, Medusa is a deadly monster. Instead of hair, she has horrible, live snakes in her head. Anyone who looks at her turns to stone. Perseus, don't do it.
Perseus's eyes slowly swipe back to the king.
As you wish, my king.
It's too dangerous. Everyone who has challenged Medusa has failed.
Then killing her means I will become immortal. From her, my name will be remembered forever.
No fool, you will die and be forgotten.
Medusa's location is a mystery. For months, Perseus travels over land and sea trying to find her.
One night, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, appears. With her is Hermes, the messenger of the gods.
Perseus is a good man, but he is becoming weary from his search. Yes, it's time for us to open. Perseus, take my metal shield. It is the key to your success. And take this magic sickle. Its diamond blade can cut through any surface.
Perseus bows to them.
Do you perhaps know where I can find Medusa?
Only the Grey sisters can tell you.
They live on a cliff by the edge of the sea. Follow us.
Athena and Hermes lead Perseus to the Grey sisters.
You must go alone now.
Perseus climbs into the Grey sisters' lair. He hides behind a rock, watching them.
The Grey sisters are old and hunched, with shriveled gray skin. They are blind except for one single eye, which they pass back and forth.
Give me the eye. I want to look around.
You just had it.
Well, I want it again.
Fine, take it.
Sister 2 removes the eye and hands it to Sister 1. Perseus slowly creeps closer.
I heard something. It's only the wind. I want to see for myself.
But I just got the eye.
Selfish.
Okay, here.
Sister 1 plucks out the eye from her socket. As she reaches out to give it to her sister, Perseus snatches it.
Well, where is it?
I just gave it to you.
Where? My hand is empty. Did you drop it, clumsy oaf? No.
Then who has it?
I do.
Give it back.
I will if you tell me where to find the Gorgon Medusa.
We will never tell.
Then I will throw your eye into the sea.
No! We'll tell.
Only the nymphs of the north know where Medusa is.
How can I find them?
The sisters whisper in his ear. He returns their eye. Perseus finds the nymphs dancing at the edge of the water.
Greetings, Perseus. The wind told us you were coming. Medusa is an evil creature. We'd be honored to help you. Take these winged sandals. Use them to soar through the air to the Gorgon's cave at the end of the world. Take this cloth sack. Even after Medusa's head is cut off, it can still turn you to stone if you look at it. Take this helmet of darkness. It will make you invisible to Medusa's sisters as you escape. Now go, be swift, and be brave.
Thank you.
Perseus sails on the winged sandals farther and farther until he reaches the entrance of Medusa's cave.
Everywhere he looks, he sees statues.
Statues that used to be humans and animals turned into stone when they looked at Medusa.
How can I cut off Medusa's head if I can't even look at her?
Perseus catches his reflection in Athena's shield.
That's it.
Perseus creeps closer into the cave, walking backward and using his shield as a mirror to see behind him. Medusa and her sisters are sleeping.
As Perseus nears, the snakes on Medusa's head begin hissing and twisting.
Medusa's eyes fly open. She shrieks with rage.
Ah! How dare you enter this cave?
Still looking at the reflection, Perseus raises the sickle and swings it behind him.
Just you wait until... No!
Medusa's head rolls away from her body. Without looking at it, Perseus shoves it into the sack.
Sister, who has done this?
There he is!
The Gorgon sisters fly after Perseus as he throws the helmet of darkness onto his head and becomes invisible.
Perseus returns to Seriphos. He finds his mother scrubbing floors in the palace.
Mother, what are you doing here?
Son, you are alive. The king has made me a slave because I still won't marry him.
I thought he chose another woman to be his wife.
It was all a lie to get rid of you.
The king enters. He is amazed to see Perseus alive.
You here? How's that possible?
I've returned with a gift for you.
Perseus holds out the sack.
You have Medusa's head in that bag?
I do. Would you care to see it?
Of course I would.
Mother, shield your eyes.
Perseus lifts Medusa's head out of the sack.
My son, you have killed a monster with the monster. Your name will indeed be remembered forever.
Connor and Ted are best friends with rusty cars.
Hey Ted, I've been thinking. I really want to get a new car, but I don't know where to get one.
Yeah, Connor with an O-R. I was just thinking that too. Also, I can't believe our parents would pay for us to go to a country club, but won't pay for us to repair our cars.
Yeah, then said my car's getting dirty. But I don't want to get a new car because it's way too expensive. I'm already saving up to move out of my mom's basement.
I agree, Connor. I just want to drive to the country club in style.
I wasn't eavesdropping or anything, but I heard that you want shine cars.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Well, there's this business called A4 Mobile Detailing. They clean the interior and exterior of your car. They have cleaned my car before, and they did an amazing job.
Thanks, bro. I'll have to check them out.
Also, Connor, it's a good price, so you could still save up to move out of your mom's basement.
I'll have to check it out too. Man, I can't wait to move out.
A4 Mobile Detailing for your car cleaning needs. Call us at 630-708-0231 or find us on Facebook. That's A4 Mobile Detailing because details matter.
Hey, Steve, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long since you live so far away.
I know. I actually have some news about that. I'm planning on moving to Yorkville, but we don't have a house yet.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Are you looking to buy a house then?
I am, but I don't even know where to start. The market is so crazy right now.
I have just ready for you. Here, call this number, 630-401-6255. And ask for Julie Ford. She helped us buy our house this winter. She was fantastic. She listened to our requests and our concerns. She was able to answer all of our questions.
Thanks. I will.
Hello, this is Caldwell Banker, Heckelsburg team. My name is Jill. How can I help you?
Hello. I'm looking to work with Julie Ford. I'm looking to buy a home in Yorkville.
Oh, you will love Julie. I will sign you up for an appointment with her right away.
Are you looking to buy a home? Need a realtor who listens and will work with you every step of the way? Call Julie Ford with the Heckelsburg team at 630-401-6255. One more time, that's Julie Ford at 630-401-6255. And buy your home today.
Allow us to transport you backwards through time to the age of Vikings, when kings and queens ruled the known world. The Vikings sailed on long ships to battle and conquest. Kings and queens had to defend their positions with fierce determination. Join us on a humorous journey through the life of King Olaf the Saint.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Olaf Haraldsson.
Hello.
He was brought up by his foster father, Ron the Far-Traveled.
Why are you called the Far-Traveled?
Because I've traveled far.
Oh.
Olaf was a beautiful boy.
Thanks.
He had light brown hair, piercing eyes, and cheeks that were always pink and white.
Hey, my cheeks aren't pink or white.
Sure they are.
How can they be pink and white?
Anyway, he was skillful at the forge.
What is a forge?
It's a place like a hearth where a smith or blacksmith works.
What is a hearth?
It's the place where the smith heats the metal.
What is a blacksmith?
Note that I did not say Olaf was smart. But he could shape weapons as well as any skilled smith.
Never mind.
When Olaf was 12 years old, Ron took him on a Viking
expedition.
They don't call me the far-traveled for nothing.
No sooner had they stepped on board the longship.
What's a longship?
It's a long ship.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
When they stepped on board the longship, the boy was chosen captain of the band and given the title of king.
Hey guys, look at this kid. I have an idea. Let's make him captain.
Great idea.
I think we should call him King.
Hooray! King Olaf.
What's a king?
Shh. Just smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave.
He was made king because he was of royal birth, though he did not have any land or subjects over which to rule.
I rule over lots of subjects. Math, science, history.
Not those kinds of subjects.
Well, look who's off the coast of Sweden.
Who?
Another band of Vikings.
Oh, I love bands. Do they play polkas?
What's a polka?
He means ready for battle, men.
Battle?
Don't worry, King Olaf. Our ships are much larger than those of our enemy.
Yeah, but there are more of them than there are of us.
Maybe we should go between those two rocks.
Great idea. They'll have a difficult time reaching our fleet.
What's a fleet?
A number of warships under one command.
Oh, who's commanding?
You are.
Cool.
The fleet is between the rocks. King Olaf, the enemy is approaching single file.
Look how wrinkled their sails are. They could use an iron.
King Olaf says to get the grappling iron so we can secure the ships and board them.
Well, we'll draw the ships one at a time and clear their decks. Yes.
I want to know how to draw a ship.
The enemy soon saw that they were worsted, and those who could took to flight.
That's right. Run away.
How's this look? Not bad, huh?
Oh, that looks great, King.
Really nice.
Between the year 1009 and 1012, Olaf was in England helping King Ethelred against the Danes.
I entrust the defense of the coast to you.
A fence?
You may sail up and down with many warships.
Cool.
He proved a terrible foe to other Vikings who came to England in search of riches.
Here, want a fence?
Huh?
But it was not only in England that this brave warrior fought. In the Baltic, in Friesland, in France, and in many far-off countries, his name was known and dreaded.
Hi, my name is Olaf.
Ah, dreaded is Olaf. Where are my friends?
15 of his expeditions are described in the old sagas, but of these I must not stop to tell you.
Why?
We've already been talking way too long. It was not surprising that the people of Norway, as they heard of Olaf's prowess, thought that here was a fitting king to rule over them. Moreover, they wished to have a ruler of their own and to throw off their allegiance to Denmark.
Hello, I'm Denmark. I rule Norway.
Thus, in 1015, Olaf was chosen to be king of Norway.
King again?
This time you get a crown.
Hey, that's not nice. It's my land, not Olaf's.
Gee, thanks.
Has anyone noticed this kid isn't all that bright?
But check out those pink and white cheeks.
They aren't pink or white.
Now Sven of Denmark had come to England and wrested the kingdom from Ethelred the Unready, as he was called.
Give me that crown! Wait, guards, someone? Too bad, you weren't ready.
But before Sven had sat on the English throne, he died.
Aw, man.
Leaving the kingdom to his son, Nut. Nut now became king of Denmark. Nut was Olaf's great rival.
Huh, take that, Olaf.
Nut came to England to find Ethelred the Unready had gathered an army.
Ha, I'm ready for you this time.
Hey, I thought he was unready. Gathering an army sounds like getting ready to me.
Ethelred and his son Edmund Ironside prepared to fight to regain the English crown. But soon after this, Ethelred died.
Oh, man.
Then Nut and Edmund Ironside agreed to divide the land between them. Edmund ruled in the south, while Nut reigned over the north of England. Though he was now king of two countries, Nut's ambition was not yet satisfied.
I wish to be a king of the third country of Norway.
Hey, that's where I reign.
I know.
In 1026, Nut fitted out a fleet with larger and more formidable vessels than ever before been seen.
Formidable? That doesn't mean sinkable, does it?
No.
This doesn't sound good.
Nut sailed away to his realm of Denmark. Here he collected more men and more vessels and set out to fight against Olaf.
What did I ever do to this guy?
And, if it might be, to take from him his crown.
Not my crown. I love my crown. That's it. I'm getting together my own army.
A great battle took place. Olaf was defeated.
I wish you'd stay away to the Holy Land. I'll hang out there in the harbor and wait for a fair wind.
As he lay in a harbor waiting for a fair wind, he had a dream. And he, like other Norsemen, believed that dreams were sent to him by the gods. As he slept, Olaf saw a man with a very noble countenance who asked him not to forsake his country.
Go back, for thou wilt be king over Norway forever.
Who are you?
You're just dreaming me.
Oh.
Olaf awoke and remembered his dream.
There was this guy who told me I was dreaming him.
He told you to go back to Norway and be king forever.
Oh, yeah. Instead of sailing to the Holy Land, I will return to Norway.
He did not, however, wrest the kingdom again from Nut, but was slain on the battlefield in 1030.
Cool. Slain.
Do you know what slain means?
No.
You die.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay.
After his death, wonderful tales were told of Olaf.
Around the sandhill where Olaf is buried, many miracles were wrought.
What does wrought mean?
Stay still, you're dead, remember?
Oh, right.
For a beautiful well of water sprang up, and those who were infirm or sick came to drink of the healing stream and were cured.
Even in his lifetime, the touch of the king had been said to banish disease.
When the tidings of the miracle wrought at the well spread, the king's body was lifted and carried to a church he himself had built called St. Clement's.
Where are you taking me?
And henceforth, King Olaf was called Olaf the Saint.
Hail to King Olaf the Saint!
Gee, thanks. That's really nice.
So, in a way, you are king of Norway forever.
What's this saying?
Stay still, you're dead.
Oh, right.
The end.
recently got a new one. I got help from that nice Miss Forg.
Did you find a perfect home for you and your husband, Mike?
Yep, she was so nice about it too. A great help, and when I showed Mike, he was so happy, he said.
Carly, it's beautiful. Much better than our old one. How did you find this? It's amazing.
And I said that Julie Forg found it for me.
Do you think I should try to reach out to her so she can help me?
Yes, Amy. You're going to love her.
Okay, how do I reach her?
Her number is 630-401-6255.
Later that day.
Hello, Coldwell Banker. This is Julie Ford. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Amy Lynn. Carly Thomas has recommended you to me. I'm looking for a new home for my husband, Jerry, my son, and I.
A few weeks later.
Isn't it lovely?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Miss Forg is a miracle worker.
She sure is.
I love it, Mommy. It's pretty.
Julie Forg at the Coldwell Banker. Go find the perfect home for you and your family now. You can reach them at the number 630-401-6255. Again, that's 630-401-6255.
Dad, can I go to the mall with Nathan?
No, Tom.
Why?
Because the prices are way too high. I'm not paying $20 for a book.
Okay.
What's wrong, Tom?
Well, Nathan, Dad won't let us go to the mall because the prices are too high.
Well, you know, there's the PPMA mini mall where everything is $10 and under.
Really?
Yeah, and there's so many cool things, like 3D prints, jewelry, tattoos, and more.
OMG! I have to go ask Dad if I can go to the PPMA mini mall. Hey, Dad, can I go to the PPMA mini mall?
I told you, no, the prices are very high.
No, I said the PPMA mini mall. Everything is $10 and under.
Wait, $10 and under?
Yeah, so can I go?
Fine.
Yay! Thanks, Dad. The PPMA mini mall. It's under $10 and they got it all.
Please ask your parents before you spend your money or theirs. Do not swallow toys. We are not ready for a lawsuit if you die. Matt, a bug hater, Matt, a bug hater, has met with a group of bugs. They hope to change his mind and heart, but Matt seems stuck in his ways. The bees, ants, ladybugs, and flies are all pleading with Matt to see the wonderful life of bugs. They have already talked to Matt about the flies, and now they are going to talk about the bees and their job.
I do not like bugs. I do not want to know.
You must let us tell you, or we will not go.
Bug off, go away.
No, we will stay.
Now where's the bees? Look up, you will see.
Up in the tree.
Up here, it is me.
The bee does not rest. The bee does not stop.
But what does it do?
Just let us tell you.
The bee helps the plants.
Yay.
see, it is
I am good. I am nice. Bzz.
Do you see it is so? But how does it do it? Just look, you will see.
It goes to the flowers.
It goes with the seeds.
It moves them around.
That's what they need.
The bee is so good.
You cannot say no. Bzz.
You have to say yes.
Because it is so.
Because of the bees.
There are pretty plants.
And fruit in the trees.
And honey for ants. Do ants like honey?
We like it. We do.
Do you like it too? Bzz. Well, yes, I do. The bee does all that.
They do so much good.
So do you like me? I think I could.
That is good to know.
So now will you go?
We have more to say. You have more to know.
No, I am done.
But this is so fun.
Bug off, go away.
No, we will stay.
Hey, Margot.
Hey, Lucas, what's wrong?
Well, I was in car line waiting for a teacher to get little Jeffrey out of the car when the most horrific thing happened. I realized my car looked like a tornado had gone through it, inside and out. The teacher opened the door and I was so embarrassed. I don't know what to do. I can't possibly clean it out by myself.
OMG! I have the perfect solution for you!
What is that?
A4 Mobile Detailing. It's a car detailing business that does interior and exterior cleanings of your car. Some of the services they offer are power washing, waxing, sanitizing, stain removal, and even more. They can even come to you if needed.
Wow, the car looks great.
Daddy, is that a new car?
No, little Jeffrey. Someone cleaned our car.
Who?
A4 Mobile Detailing.
Call A4 Mobile Detailing for your car cleaning today because details matter. 630-708-0231. Once again, that is 630-708-0231. Dirty cars are never fun. Call A4 Mobile Detailing and get it done.
Hey, Portobello, what's up?
I want to go to the new park by the Yorkville Public Library, but Mom said no. I'm so sad. I love that park. It has a twist slide and a straight slide, a baby slide, and a toddler slide, and it's super fun.
I know, but you can't go if your mom said no. Anyone can go if your parents say yes.
Yorkville Park District!
Clementine is a young third-grade girl who is a handful. We will see what antics Clementine gets up to this week.
I had not so good of a week, which was a surprise because Monday started out with 2 lucky signs. First, there are exactly enough banana slices in my cereal, one for each spoonful. Then, as I got to school, my teacher said,
The following students are excused from journal writing so they can go to the art room to work on their Welcome to the Future project.
And I was one of the following students. Margaret was in the art room, too.
Remember the rules.
Margaret's in 4th grade and I'm in 3rd. She thinks that makes her the boss of me. I hate Margaret's rules.
You can't touch my stuff.
Which she always says. What? Which I always say.
Because it's the rule.
Why?
Because you can't touch my stuff.
Then I pointed out the window, which wasn't exactly lying, because I never said anything was out there. While Margaret was looking out the window, I accidentally touched her project. Twice. Okay, fine. Then I got busy working on my project, so I wouldn't have to hear any
Clementine, pay attention.
Except I did anyway, which is unfair, because half the time I was the only person in the whole art room who was paying attention. That's why when it's my turn to pass around the stapler, I could tell everyone that the art teacher's scarf had an egg stain on it that looked, if you squinted, exactly like a pelican, which nobody else had noticed.
Clementine, you need to pay attention.
And just like the other times, I was paying attention. I was paying attention to Margaret's empty seat. Margaret was in the girls' room, and when she left, she had scrunched up don't cry eyes and a pressed down don't cry mouth. Can I go to the girls' room? And there she was, all right, curled up under the sink with her head on her knees. Margaret, you're sitting on the floor.
I have a germ protective layer of paper towel under me.
Still, what's the matter? Then on the sink, I saw a pair of do not remove from the art room scissors, and next to them was a chunk of straight brown hair. Uh-oh. Come out. Let me see.
I'm not coming out until it's grown back.
Well, I think I see a germ crawling up your dress.
Ah, I just got glue in my hair. I was just trying to cut it out.
Maybe if we even out the chunk over your right ear. It's like bangs. Sort of.
Except bangs are in the front of your hair, not the sides. Now the front half of my hair is all chopped off, and the back half is long and straight. Not so good.
Not so good.
All of it.
All of it?
All of it. Clementine, what are you doing? Margaret, are you okay? Clementine, why did you do that? Clementine, go to the principal's office.
While I was waiting in the principal's office, I drew a picture of Margaret with her chopped off hair. I made her look beautiful, like a dandelion. If they had a special class for gifted in arts, I would be in it. But they don't, which is unfair, only for math and English. I'm not so good at English. But this year I'm in the gifted class for math, and here's the bad thing. So far, no gifts. I told Principal Rice about that problem when she got back from calming down Margaret's mother. Principal Rice just rolled her eyes to the ceiling like she was looking for something up there. Probably ceiling snakes.
Clementine, you need to pay attention. What are you doing on the floor?
Helping you look for ceiling snakes.
Ceiling snakes? What ceiling snakes?
See what I mean? Me, paying attention. Everybody else, not. I'm amazed they let someone with that problem be in charge of a school.
All right, now Clementine, why did you cut off Margaret's hair?
I was helping. Margaret was in the lobby to our apartment building when I got back from school. I showed her the picture.
Oh, I look like a dandelion.
That's how good of an artist I am. Everybody knows what it is. Dandelions are beautiful.
For flowers, maybe. Not people's heads. Besides, dandelions are yellow, not brown. I look like a dead dandelion. Maybe that would help if my hair were yellow or red.
I could do that for you, Margaret. Oh, sure, I can make your hair red just like mine.
How?
I'd been so happy to see Margaret smile that I'd forgotten to figure out that part. But then a great idea popped into my head. I'm lucky that way. Great ideas are always popping into my head. My mother has some special markers for her work. They color over anything and stay there. Spinach got a hold of one and drew all over the walls. My parents couldn't get it off. They had to paint the whole room over. That's how permanent those markers are. My brother's name is not really Spinach, but I got stuck with a name that's also a fruit. And the only thing worse than a fruit name is a vegetable name.
Spinach did that? The easy one?
The easy one?
That's what my mother calls him. She says it's a good thing your parents got an easy one after you. Same thing in my family, but I'm the easy one. She says when there are 2 kids in a family, there's always an easy one and a hard one. I guess it's the rule.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. but I didn't.
So, how about those markers?
Okay, let's go. We hit B for basement and rode down to my apartment. I ran to the kitchen and got the markers. Before I left, I yelled, "Hi, Mom! Everything went great at school. I was really paying attention, and now I'm going to play with Margaret because everything is fine with Margaret. No problems. Bye!" Just so she wouldn't worry.
Flaming sunset. Perfect. Let's go up to my apartment.
Is your mother still mad?
Yep, but she took 3 aspirin and went back to work. Only my mother is home.
Okay, we rode up to Margaret's apartment and went to her room, even though I don't like Margaret's room. The reason I don't like to go to Margaret's room is because it makes me feel itchy. It's because everything looks like a magazine.
Remember the rules.
All right, let's get going with coloring. It is very hard to color with a marker, let me tell you, but it looked beautiful when I was finished.
Okay, good. Oh, I'm getting bracelets on my teeth.
You mean braces?
No, bracelets. They're a special kind of braces. They're jewelry.
I knew that, but I didn't. Later that night, when I was just at the hard part of falling asleep, I heard the phone ring.
Hi, Susan.
Which is Margaret's mother's name. Then, he didn't say anything for a while. Then finally he said,
"Now, Susan, let's just look at this calmly."
Then he said,
"I'm sorry."
7 times. I heard my parents walking to my room. I thought this was a good time to pretend to be asleep. I could feel them standing in the doorway of my room.
I really think Clementine was really just trying to help her. Margaret wanted hair like Clementine's. You know she has always been a little jealous.
That was the craziest thing I'd ever heard, because Margaret is perfect. But I couldn't tell them that because an important part of pretending to be asleep is not talking. Margaret's mother sent a note to her teacher today that said, "Watch out, my daughter isn't left alone with Clementine."
Margaret's mother is upset right now. I guess I would be too.
I must have been wearing my mad face when my dad walked in because he just took one look at me and handed me the key to the service elevator. My dad is the manager of the building. He knows that riding in the service elevator calms me down when I'm mad.
4 times 4, that's all. And they're painting up on 7. If the painters need the elevator, you have to get right off.
So I rode up to 7 to see if the painters needed any help. You never know. When I got there, I saw 3 men painting on stilts. Need any help? Want me to put on some stilts?
No thanks, kiddo. We're all set.
So I rode the elevator 3 more times and went home. When I opened the door, I could hear my mom still talking to my dad about the note.
How do you think that made her feel? Imagine, if our daughter is a common criminal.
Well, that's insulting. There is absolutely nothing common about Clementine.
That's not funny.
Yes, it is a little.
Okay, I guess it is. A little. But what are we going to do?
I quickly shut the door and went out before I could hear something like,
"Let's trade her in for an easier kid."
I sat in the lobby waiting to get enough bravery to go to Margaret's apartment, to say sorry to Margaret's mother, and ask for a note that says,
"I do not think your daughter is a common criminal."
Finally, it came. I didn't take the elevator because I didn't want to run into old Miss Jacoby. Every time I see her, she hands me a $5 bill and says,
"Run to the store and get me a box of Cheerios, dearie."
When I got to Margaret's apartment, I knocked on the door. Margaret's mom opened the door. "Hi."
"You can't play with Margaret today, Clementine. She's spending the afternoon in her bedroom thinking about the consequences of her actions, which you should be doing."
She didn't actually say that last part, but I knew she was thinking it. Mitchell, Margaret's brother, did something funny behind Margaret's mom.
"Clementine, there's nothing funny about this."
I didn't tell her why I was laughing. I didn't say any sorry. I didn't ask for a note. I just ran down the hall and hoped to run to old Miss Jacoby so I wouldn't have to go straight home. But I didn't, so I went straight home. Margaret's mother always wears a dress.
Margaret's mother works in a bank. It might be a rule.
Still.
I'm an artist, Clementine. I want to be comfortable. I get paint all over my clothes. I have to wear overalls or jeans. You know that, right?
Yes. Still.
Clementine, do you sometimes wish you had the kind of mother who worked in a bank and wore dresses?
I nailed on my mouth so I couldn't say yes, maybe, sometimes. We looked out the window and watched people walk by. We must have both been trying to imagine my mom in a dress because we just burst out laughing.
Oh, come on. It wouldn't be that funny, would it?
Yep, it would. When I grow up, I might be an artist.
Oh, Clementine, you already are. You may end up being something else to whatever you want to be, but you'll always be an artist. You just are.
I suddenly really need to draw, so I ran to the park. In the park, I saw something great right away. A woman eating lentils with a toothbrush, even though she had a fork. So I asked the lady if I could draw a picture of the lentils on a toothbrush. She said, "Of course." So I did. When I got home, I asked my mom if we could have lentils for dinner.
You hate lentils, Clementine.
Well, I think I've been eating them wrong. So we had lentils, and I ate them a new way. And guess what? It worked. The lentils stuck on the bristles and didn't slide off like with a fork. So I got lots of lentils in my mouth, which was a bad thing because I hate lentils.
Red, yellow, green, red, blue, 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 red, purple, green, yellow, orange, red, 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 yellow, green, red, blue, 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 red, purple, green, yellow, orange, red, red. Blend them up and what do you get? Cherry, chartreuse, and aqua. Now, beige and ultramarine and every color in between. Hazoo, kaling, kun, chun, lum, bum. Color has its harmony, and just like I have said, red, yellow, green, red, blue, 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 red, purple, green, blue, purple, red, red. Blend them up, and what do you get? Cerise, chartreuse, and aqua. Now, beige and ultramarine, and every color in between. Ink, zero, run. Color has its harmony, and just like I have said, red, yellow, green, red, blue, pink, gray, and white, and plaid, and blue, green, white, yellow, and students, and white, and stripes with blue, and black, and plaid, and,
Ooh, and but, wait a second. What's going on with all the colors? Blue, red, green, white, black. Whatever happened to just old plain lavender blue? Dilly, silly.
What just happened? What just happened to either of the colors?
Well, folks, that's all for tonight. What a show. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. We hope you enjoyed our presentations of Perseus and Medusa, King Olaf the Saint, Bug Off, Clementine, and the musical performances and our very amusing commercials. Thank you to our sponsors, A4 Mobile Detailing, Julie Forge. Get your cars cleaned and new houses to enjoy with our fantastic sponsors. A special recognition to our 6th-year students, Annalise, Elsa, Jake, Josh, Josias, Milena, Piper, and Sean. This was their sign-off performance, and we wish them all the best. You've been listening to the Sunset Radio Hour. Thanks for listening, and good night from the elementary community at Peaceful Pathways Montessori Academy.
Thank you.